Hey guys, so I'm going to jump right into the cut file and show you guys how I do this. Unfortunately, I don't have a silhouette cameo, I have a silhouette portrait, so I'm not able to fit all of the design on there, so I do have to put it on portrait, and it took me a bit to understand why the portrait was still making it look like that, but then I realized I just had to put this setting right here in automatic portrait. So now that I kind of have all of my settings figured out to make sure that it's not automatically on a cameo, I do like to look at it in landscape as well, so I just go ahead and click that. And then I'm going to rotate this just for my own sake. I want to see what it looks like up and down. And then I'm going to stretch the image to be as big as I possibly can get it to be because like I said, I only have a portrait, so if I want to use this cut file, I'm gonna have to just try and make it work and make it stretch. And I'm thinking for the layout, I might make two of these and kind of set them on top of each other since I can't really make this heart thing 12 by 12, but I also can use this on an 8.5 by 11. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I haven't even picked a photo or anything. But essentially this is all of the settings that I do. And then when I go to cut this, I'm just going to click cardstock because that is how I use it. And you want to use the right blade because, yeah, you just do. Okay, well, it is done now, so I'm just going to kind of separate this from the cut file. I wish I would have done maybe a little bit stronger of a cardstock. I think I just did I don't know, some white pack from Michaels. And now I'm undoing and just making sure that this piece goes away nicely. So this is what I end up being left with, and it is a pretty good size, and I don't think I'm going to cut another one. I think I'm going to leave it at this. So now I'm just going to back this cut file with all of the papers from the August Citrus Twist 2016 kit. I just trace it and then I cut it out and then I just back it. But first I do have to kind of erase the lines that I made, and I guess I could have maybe traced it on the opposite side of the paper and not worried about it, but it really wasn't a big deal. And then I went ahead and I just put some adhesive right on the back of that and then placed the cut apart thing that I made right there, and then I just continue to do that with every heart that needs backing. I think that there's 5 altogether, so I just went ahead and chose paper from the kit. I will say I wouldn't mind doing this with a collection because I feel like everything would match that much better, but I wanted to use the cut file along with the kit. So the good thing about it was I am going to use the black and white photos, so it shouldn't make that big of a difference. So now I have this cut file, I have my picture, and then I want to put some watercolor mixed media on the background. I'm using the Brazil white marshmallow cardstock so that I don't have to gesso. I don't even own gesso, so even if I had to, I wouldn't be able to. And this is the photo that I'm using, and I was just trying to look at the color chart that I made to make sure that the watercolors that I am going to pick for the packaging technique are actually, you know, decently close. I went mostly with that floral pattern, so a yellow, a blue, a pink, and I'm just going to do that all over the paper using packaging. Now for a background of my choosing, I normally wouldn't use this much color, and especially now that I look back, my cut file is super colorful too, so I wish I maybe would have stuck with just one color in the background, but it is what it is. I still like it and I worked with it, and sometimes I'd have to use some of the white to get the color that I wanted, just to make it a little less bright, which I think that was my biggest thing. I wish I would have used toned down colors a little bit, because then I look at the cut file and I'm like, crap, this kind of gets lost behind all of this color, So when I was thinking about it, I think I'm going to put some white then, as if I was using gesso to kind of calm down the back of that paper. Now my background is as good as it's going to get, so while that's drying, I was looking at some of the embellishments from the kit, and I really wish I would have been able to use that happy. I thought it was really pretty, but I'm just deciding right now to kind of back this photo on some white cardstock and just trying to place this where I think it would be. I probably could have added that happy now looking back at it, but I choose something different for the background anyway. And then right now I'm cutting down my Brazil paper to the 8.5 by 11 that I'm going to be using. Then I'm going to place down my cut file, and I was just playing around with it and realized I wanted to use the rest of my scraps to back that photo, so it's just all backed, and now I didn't really know what to do, and I just decided I just need to stick it down. I think that is one of my goals when I am scrapbooking, is just stick it down. I don't need to, put a million things down and keep working with it. Like, just go for it. So I put a package that came in the kit behind that. It's like, not vellum, but kind of like it. And acetate, maybe, I think that's the word for it. I'm going to use this Loved from the kits, from the Thickers kit. And I just took my Sharpie and put little, like, pretend stitches all around these hearts. I don't have a sewing machine. I wish I had a sewing machine, but I don't. So just to kind of make that stand out a little bit more. And then here I'm taking some of these puffy stickers, and the puffy stickers actually match perfectly. There's like a teal, a blue, a yellow, so I'm just adding a little bit more embellishments to that. And then finally I made a little bit of journaling, and I'm going to take black and kind of just put the edges to look a little bit distressed. Just take an ink pad directly to it. And then I'm going to slip this right into that packaging. So later, if you want to read it, you can. But this is pretty much it for the layout. It's very, very colorful, very different than what I normally do, but I am quite happy with it regardless. I hope you guys liked watching this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more videos. And in addition, if there's any requests or videos that you especially like seeing from me, I would love to, film the videos that you guys want to see. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a great rest of your day. Bye! One more thing that I forgot to say, I just made an Instagram. If you would like to follow me, I will put the link below. Bye!